What's going on, everybody? Another day, another dollar. Hopefully today we can score some runs, right? Because apparently it seems to be something the Yankees forgot how to do recently. But what's going on, everybody? I don't usually do a pregame show, but today I was off for work, so I figured why not? Why not? I've been working a lot behind the scenes on the stream. If you guys want to join the membership, please do. You get access to the live chat stats. Just go into the chat, hit exclamation point, and the player's name, and it pulls up like that. Cat Mama, what's up, Cat Mama? How you feel about these Yankees? These silly Yankees, man. I tell you, the past week or so, the past 9 games have been terrible for the Yankees. And I know everybody's talking about like it's not time to worry and all that. And I get it, but it seems like every year we do the same thing. And we haven't won for a long time. So look, I get it, you know, every team is gonna have their skids and every team is gonna have their issues, but come on, man. The last time we went 2 games back to back, 2 shutout games back to back was in 2023 versus the Braves. And you guys all know in 2023 we didn't make it to the playoffs. And I'm not saying that that's the case. That's the case now, but it's just one of those things. We got to do better. Come on. My whole thing is that we had so many opportunities to score too. So many opportunities and we just couldn't get it done. But it is what it is. Excuse me. Nando, Ohtani is pitching again. You finally gonna give him his flowers? I always give Ohtani. What are you talking about? I'm probably a bigger Ohtani fan than you guys. He's just not a better hitter than Judge. I mean, it's plain and simple. He's not a better hitter than Judge. That's all I'm saying. When you guys tell me that he's a better hitter than Judge, that's where we have the problem. But Ohtani, when Ohtani's pitching, he's the greatest player ever, by far. You know. I mean, the dude threw a pitch 102 miles per hour yesterday. I will say this, right? I know this is supposed to be a Yankees pregame show, but I'll talk about this for a quick second. I don't think the Dodgers should have put him on the mound. It made no sense. What's the point of putting him out there? What was the point of that? You know, you risking getting him hurt. He's too valuable. I'd still he still needs more time to ramp up. What's the point of putting him out there to pitch 28 pitches? Because that's why he pitched 28 pitches. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But let's Jake says team looks so pathetic right now. I'm getting lit tonight to take my mind off of it. Now, hopefully, I think tonight we wake up. Tonight we wake up for sure. That's what I think. Today we're gonna put some runs up, hopefully. Cat Mama says, hi, yeah, I'm done with Volpe. I can't even blame one person. That's the thing. Everybody's been pretty much trash. But let's take a look at the lineup real quick. And then we'll take a look at the pitching matchup. Let me switch this here. I've been trying to add some new stuff. So batting first, finally, bro. Finally, Jason Dominguez is gonna get his shot to lead off. I was just talking about this yesterday. I don't know if you watched the night show that I did yesterday. I was like, why not put Dominguez out there? Just give it a shot. He's a switch hitter. You don't have to play with the lineup so much anymore because he is a switch hitter. And Trent Grisham just isn't doing it at leadoff. Like, what are we doing? Finally, Boone has got some sense into him. Jason Dominguez leading off, playing left field. Aaron Judge playing right field, batting second. Cody Bellinger batting third, playing center field. Big G, Giancarlo Stanton, DH, batting fourth. Jazz Chisholm Jr., third base. Paul Goldschmidt, batting sixth at first base. Austin Wells batting seventh. Anthony Volpe eighth. DJ LeMahieu batting ninth. And Will Warren on the hill. I like this lineup. This is probably one of the better lineups we've seen so far this year. I have no issues with this lineup. None at all. This is the way the lineup should be, probably day in and day out. And I truly believe that tonight's going to be the night that we're going to put some runs up. Cat Mama says she agrees. Let me switch back to the main screen. What do you guys think about the lineup? First and foremost, I'm so sick of this guy. So sick of this looking at this guy struggle. Yeah, man. Volpe, he doesn't look too good. Yeah, Nando says, yeah, I don't know why they threw Otani out there. I think I don't know what that was about. It was unnecessary to me though. Unnecessary. I agree, Jason, with Otani. Yeah, that was unnecessary to throw him out there like that. But what do you guys think about the lineup? Jake Dominguez leading off. Who would have thought Boone made that move? My whole thing is, why not? Just give it a shot. Give him a week or two up there. And if it don't work out, then you rethink things. But, bro, Trent Grisham wasn't doing it for me at leadoff. I'm sorry. Like, that was not going to fly, bro. It was not going to fly. Real Bill BP. Hold on. I got to play your theme song, Real Bill. Yeah, what do you think about the lineup? I'll switch to it again. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but this is our lineup today. I think, Real Bill, that this is probably the best lineup I've seen this year. Obviously, Giancarlo Stanton helps that a lot, but this is how the lineup should probably look every day. Maybe a little bit different when Ben Rice is in there, but just like this, I'm okay with this. I'm really okay with this. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I don't understand why it took so long to finally give him a shot up there at leadoff, but it is what it is, man. The Yankees, they got to shake things up because what we were doing isn't working anymore. You know, Grisham leading off isn't working anymore. He's cooled down a lot. Ben Rice has cooled down a lot. I'll pull up Ben Rice's stats right now. And by the way, you guys can do this too. It's right now it's exclusively for members only. So if you want to join that, all you got to do is put the player's name down there, and it'll pull up their stats. Excuse me. Now let's hit the ball and clean that. Yeah, you know what? 20 straight innings without scoring. And the thing is, like, if we were facing like some real studs out there, some real pitchers, I'd be like, you know what? I'd still be upset with it, but I'd be like, okay, it's understandable. But it's not like we're facing tough pitching. Soriano did pitch well yesterday, but I think it's more that the bats are cold. It's just that we can't find a way to get runs. We can't find a way to score runners when they in scoring position. You know how many times over the past week we've had a run on second base with no outs and failed to score? It's like, it's crazy. This is crazy. This is not winning baseball. You can't win like that. You're not gonna go very far like that. The Tampa Bay Rays are 2.5 games behind the Yankees. Am I worried about them in the long run? No, I don't think they have the firepower to really sustain a full season. But look, man, we've thought that before, and they always seem to surprise. The Yankees got to wake up. The bats got to wake up for real. They got to wake up for real. But let's take a look at the pitching matchup real quick, and then we'll just get into whatever else you guys want to talk about. So we got Kyle Hendricks going up against Will Warren. You guys can look at the splits there. It's crazy because they kind of match up perfectly. Their stats are very similar to each other. Very similar. Will Warren, we've seen the best of him, and we've seen probably the worst of him too. I just hope that he can go out there and this should be a lineup that he can handle. After that Dodgers start, though, man, it kind of changed my perspective on Will Warren. But hopefully it was a learning experience, and he can bounce back from that. Rubo says, I know it's pitiful. We have left a small town, man. We left the whole village on base lately. We haven't recovered from that West Coast trip. Yeah, we haven't. Ever since that that Dodgers series, really, that was a real gut punch, man. I think it sucked the life out of this team. But that's the pitching matchup, guys. I'll leave it up there for a couple more seconds. 1-18 with runners in scoring position yesterday. It's pathetic. Yeah, that's pathetic, dude. That's just yesterday. If you go back, if you do like the last week, oh man, it's pitiful, man. Those are freaking the Rockies can do better than that. The White Sox can do better than that. So we got to step it up. Real Bill P says, as long as Warren keeps the ball down and moves this in and out, he'll be fine. Yeah, he should be fine. This is a lineup that he can handle, but at the same time, who knows, right? That's the thing. The pitching has been phenomenal over the last 10 games. The pitching has really, really pitched well. Well, maybe not the last 10 games, but the past week, it hasn't been the pitching. It's been the offense. The offense just hasn't been there at all. Just hasn't been there. But if you just joined, make sure you like the chat, man. We got 8 people in here, only 4 likes. Make sure you like the chat. The video. Excuse me. I'm trying to like focus on 20 different things right now. Real Bill says, Jake, I know 1-18 is horrific. Dude, that's beyond horrific. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. When you look at this lineup and the names on this team, man, we can't get scored 1 run. 1 run. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And everybody keeps saying, well, they tired, They tired. Well, guess what? Suck it up, man, because you got another like 8 games in a row before another off day. So figure it out. You guys are professionals. I think today's lineup shows that Boone is like, okay, now it's time to try something different. We gotta do something different. But let me know what your guys' predictions are for the day. Do the Yankees win? And if we do, what score? I say the Yankees break out today. Again, I'm biased, so I never go against the Yankees, but I say they break out and put up double-digit runs. Hopefully. And Will Warren is going to shove. I think Will Warren will be able to get 9 strikeouts, pitch 6-7 innings. That's what we need right now, in a bad way too. We need it in a big way. Exactly, that's the thing too. There's a good chunk of talent on this roster, but they are slumping at the same time. My thing is though, it seems like that always happens to us though. Every year, we slump at the same time. And that's the thing that bothers me too, because I've seen other teams that are slumping. Look at the Dodgers, they were slumping bad, and then as soon as we came into town, everybody kicked it up a notch. They turned it back on. I feel like right now, I don't know what. I feel like we're not able to really turn it on in big games, So we got to figure it out. And also too, the past week, you guys got to admit, man, there's been a lot of sloppy play. A lot of stuff that we were complaining about last year that really cost us last year. And we started to see it peek its ugly head, a little bit this year. Getting picked off at second, or just not realizing like Dominguez thinking it's strike 3 when it was strike 2. The little things like that, man, have really hurt us the past week. So hopefully they clean it up. They got to clean it up. I don't buy the tired excuse, but once I got messed, I don't buy the tired excuse. I get it, but once I got messed up after a West Coast trip, it took me about a month to get my shit. No, yeah, I feel you, man. Trust me, dude. You get jet lagged and everything, but you gotta find a way though, because you're not the only. My whole thing is there's 29 other teams, Bill. There's 29 other teams, man. We can't be excuses are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. If you lost 3-4 or you lost whatever, we're not scoring at all. That's a big problem to me. We're not scoring at all. Jonathan says he's at the game. Yeah, I saw the photos you put at the group chat. That's dope, man. Enjoy the game. Hopefully they put on a show for you today. And I think they will. The lineup is awesome. I don't know if you looked at the lineup yet, but I'll pull it up again right here. The lineup looks really good. I like this lineup a lot. I really do. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the lineup. Arguably one of the best lineup we've seen this year. Jake says, Jonathan, I'm praying that they score for you since you're there. Definitely, man. I'd be pissed. It's that you go to a stadium to watch a game and they don't put up not 1 run. Nothing, man. Yesterday's game was really frustrating. At the end, I think it was the 11th inning. We could have tied the game up. I don't know what happened with Paul Goldschmidt. He was running. The infield was in, and I guess he was running on contact. I mean, he was out probably by like 7 feet. It was just bad overall. I felt like, I don't know, man. We got to do better. It's extra innings for some reason. This team, we can't figure it out. We cannot figure it out. But yeah, the lineup looks good. We have to produce. Definitely. It's like I always say, Real Bill. I've never seen a baseball team win without scoring at least one run. It's impossible. Mathematically, it just can't happen. It can't happen. But yeah, let's look at I guess we'll look at the Angels lineup. See what's going on over there. We can even look at the matchup. See how they first do this. All right, so the Angels, they got Neto or Nito, however you say his name, batting first. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole lineup, but you see it there. Jorge Soler. Man, that kid Neto is really good. He's really good. Mike Trout playing DH, batting third. He's batting 227. He's a shell of himself at this point, which is unfortunate. And this is the matchups against Will Warren. Some decent numbers. Everybody, they haven't really faced him like that. Against Hendricks, Jazz Chisholm, well, that's only 2 at bats. So Paul Goldschmidt has faced Hendricks 52 times. So he has the most looks at this pitcher. Batting 269 against him. Well, it's DJ LeMahieu 22 times. Man, Volpe's the only one who's took this dude deep. He's the only one who's took him deep. Judge is in the perfect position. He needs to stay at the 2 spot. He will get a lot more at bats. Yeah, I remember you said that 37% more at bats. Yeah, we kind of need him to bat more, But I like the lineup looks a lot longer, if you know what I mean. It looks it just looks more deep. Like Giancarlo Stanton really helps the lineup a lot. He helps it a lot. Like 1 through 9, this is probably the best, man. No real obvious holes. I guess some could argue like Austin Wells and Volpe. But Volpe, Volpe's gonna turn around. He's streaky, remember, so. But he's batting 241. He's not that bad, man. 39 RBIs. I just didn't like sometimes with Volpe and guys like Austin Wells, what gets me upset, and even Jazz, what kills me with them the most is that when you need them the most, it's like they change their whole approach. They're trying to do too much, Yesterday, to end the game, bases loaded. This is just an example when Volpe's up to bat and he swings at the first thing, the first pitch, grounded out. It's like, dude, you couldn't wait for one. You couldn't wait to see what was going to happen, man. Just take at least one pitch. Maybe he throws a ball, all of a sudden everything changes. But you went up there hunting, thinking you were going to get a first pitch fastball and you're going to attack it. But that first pitch swinging approach for this team, especially the young guys on this team like Ben Rice, has not worked out. It has not worked out at all. At all. If I was born, I'd tell them, man, wait for one. Let's start waiting for one. Because you guys going up there swinging at the first pitch is not cutting it. It's not helping. It's not helping nothing. Because you know what it is too, for the guy behind you, right? When you're on the on-deck circle, especially to start the game, like you want a leadoff hitter that can take a couple pitches so that way everybody can see it. Not only does the pitch count work up, and eventually they got to get the guy out of there, but so the rest of the team could see, what he's got today, see his pitching, especially from pitchers that you never faced before. But if you just swing at the first pitch, man, kind of throw all that out the window. At this point, I think Boone is just throwing something different out there since nothing has been working these past few games. I agree, man, but this is the best thing he's thrown out there. Like I'm okay with um Grisham sitting down right now. I think he needs it, and Ben Rice. You notice Grisham and Ben Rice are both out of this lineup, and both of them have really cooled down as of late. They started off super hot. They've cooled down. Maybe they need a break, you know? I think this lineup is great right here. This lineup is great. I got no problems with the lineup. None at all. Let me pull up Trent Grisham. I mean, his OPS is still 800. Like, this is more like what I expect from him. I think this is, if he starts dipping below this, then we have a problem. But this is not bad either, honestly. I'd like the average to be a little higher than that. But coming from him, it's not too bad. Ben Rice, on the other hand, has really, really fell off a cliff. His OPS has dropped below 800. He's batting 229. His on base percentage is 311. I think Ben Rice has had some tough luck. He's hit the ball hard a lot and just right at defenders, but more recently, he's been looking bad up there. Swinging at a lot of first pitches, and just not getting the ball in the air. He needs to get the ball in the air to be effective. Especially when you're hitting hard like him, his exit velo is crazy. Get the ball in the air and better things are gonna happen. Yesterday, Belly worked the pitcher. Let me put this away. Yesterday, Belly worked the pitcher. I hope they notice the number of pitchers he worked. Yeah, because that's a veteran at bat right there. That's a veteran. Look, when you're struggling like that and you're not scoring runs and everything's going bad, sometimes you gotta slow down a little bit. Like, you know what? Take a pitch. Everybody. We're gonna take a pitch. Take a pitch just to slow down. Yeah, man. Belly, he almost hit it over too. I want to talk about this dead ball stuff, right? I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to some of the news and the rumors and stuff. This one is a little bit more than a rumor because an actual active Major League Baseball player, Andrew McCutchen, there was an article that came out. He said that he spoke to some people in the know, whatever, and they said that Major League Baseball has been using a dead ball. And then the rumor started running from there, right? And then people started saying that the dead balls are being sent to Yankee games specifically. And I want to address this. I don't think they if they are using dead balls, right? And by dead balls, it means just what they're saying is that the seams are a little more raised. So therefore it kind of kills the ball when it's traveling in the air, whatever. I guess the way, I don't know. I mean, it should weigh the same, but look, man, I think the whole rumor that they're only using those balls for Yankee games, that's ridiculous. Come on, man. I doubt that. The Yankees are just not hitting. And if all of Major League Baseball is using a ball that's just doesn't travel as much as previous years, it's okay. To me, I don't mind as long as everybody's using the same ball. You know what I mean? I really don't mind. And I can see why they did that too. Like raise the seams a little bit. Because I have a ball right here from that. And I noticed when there's I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, the seams on this thing, I noticed when I first got it, I was like, man, the seams are not that. This is hard to grip right here. Obviously, it doesn't have the mud because it's not a game ball. It's a practice ball, so they didn't really rub it with that special mud they use. But even so, like the seams are really dead on this. I've seen Little League balls that have better seams than this. So maybe they, just to compensate for the for the sticky stuff, because before pitchers were using all the sticky stuff, maybe to you know make it better for pitchers to grip the baseball, they probably raise the seams up a little bit. No big deal. As long as everybody's using the same ball, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. And Volpe swinging first pitch yesterday really pissed me off. Yeah, that first pitch swing, that was bad, man. It's like, come on, man. Volpe is his own worst enemy. I've been talking about that for months. The tension is okay. The thread is thicker. Check last year's balls versus this year's balls. Big different. Yeah, I will have to get a ball this year, but this is last year's ball, and I don't like it. I really don't. I think it needs to be more standard. Like, they should just have one baseball forever, and it never changes. I don't know if high school really changes their balls like that, but high school, I forgot what they call it, right? It's a certain standard. The high school balls feel better than this. The high school balls, you could feel the seams, man. You could grip that thing. This thing here, like, well, you can't really tell from the camera, but you could barely feel the seams, man. This is flat as hell. This looks like one of those baseballs they give you, when they're doing the giveaways at the stadium. And this is a real ball. This was given to me by I think this is the one that Nestor Cortez threw me. This is a real baseball. Granted, it's a practice ball. I don't know if you see that back there. They stamp it now. So it says practice. So they stamp the practice balls with the game. So they know it's not a game ball, I guess. I don't know what's the difference. I think the difference is that they don't rub the mud on this thing. Why does MLB keep changing the balls every year? Other sports don't do that. You know what it is? Like these baseballs, a baseball cannot be mass produced by a machine. You know what I mean? Like, an actual person made this baseball. An actual person has to make the baseball. So when that happens, it's always gonna be a little bit different. Every baseball, I don't care if you could get you could buy a box of baseballs right now. And most people, to the common person, you won't notice the difference. But to a pitcher or somebody who plays a lot and this is gonna sound crazy and it feels a lot of balls in their hand. Excuse me. That sounds ridiculous, but you'll notice the difference, man. Like, damn, I wish I had like one of the high school balls on me right now. But yeah, I don't like it. This is last year's ball. So maybe they got feedback from players, especially pitchers, and was like, look, we don't like the baseballs. And they probably try to raise the seams a little bit so pitchers can have a little bit more control. And in turn, it is made the ball a little more dead. I don't even care, though. That's my thing, Yasin. I don't care because everybody's using the same baseball. As long as everybody's using the same one, who cares, right? That's how I feel. It's fair across the board. MLB wants to keep the scores close. They make more money because more folks watch. I disagree with you, Real Bill. I think they like the offense. They want more offense. But at the same time, man, if pitchers can't control the baseball, man, I wish you guys were here so I could give you this so you could feel it. The seams, I don't know the seams don't feel great, man. This is last year's baseball. Official Major League Baseball. And I'm telling you, like I said before, man, I've had high school baseballs that feel way better than this. So I think they try to raise the seams up so that way pitchers could grip it more and have more control. But in turn, and then it's not a big deal. I don't think the ball is that dead, right? Let's say, let's say like this is last year's ball. Let's say you hit this ball at a certain whatever exit velocity. It travels 400 feet. Maybe with this year's ball, it travels 15 feet less. So it's not a big difference. It is a difference though. But look, man, at the end of the day, the Yankees just ain't hitting shit, man. They're not hitting at all. That's the thing. Like, the other team has the same baseball, bro. Real Bill says, as a former pitcher, I can attest that the feel of the new ball sucks. Yeah, I don't like this ball. I really don't. This doesn't feel like a Major League Baseball to me. I don't know why. And I got this at a game. Hold on. My wife just texted me. Yeah, it doesn't. But at the end of the day, I will say this, right? If anything, these balls, Major League Baseballs, I don't know about the new ones, right? They travel further than even a college baseball. And then a college, like as at each level you go to, it seems like the ball travels more. That makes sense. That's why like this is a kind of tip for like people trying to get recruited and stuff or scouted. When they make like their recruiting videos and stuff, and they hit like some, because they measure like exit velo off the tee, for instance. Like what's your exit velo off the tee using a wood bat? Don't use a high school ball, you know, for the high schools. You get a Major League Baseball and put this on it. I guarantee you, this ball is gonna give you 3 to 4 miles per hour more than a high school ball will. And I got that from watching Bat Bros. I don't know if you ever plug them. It's a great channel. They kind of do videos and test every bat, wood bats, metal bats and stuff. The ball is not juice. Home run totals and distance is way down. I guess it's not juice like 2019, man. The ball is not juice, and the players are not juice. So, and even then, man, my whole thing, real Bill, is I don't mind. Like, I don't care what the ball is as long as we all using the same ball. You know what I mean? The only time I care about that is if I'm looking at stats, right? So if we look at 2019 stats, you're gonna see like slugging numbers go through the roof. Gleyber Torres, for instance, right? Why do you think he hit 37 bombs 2019? A lot of that had to do with the ball. I'm gonna pull him up. 2019, right? And he hasn't been able to do it since. And 38 home runs, excuse me. This is just one example that I could think of right now. This is 2019 stats. So the stats, I will say that, right? That depending on the ball, it kind of skews the stats, you know? That's why I don't like it. There should be one standard ball. I mean, it's 2025. Like, we can't do that. I get it in the 20s and stuff. You couldn't do that. Or maybe even in the older times, man. But there should be one standard ball, and there should be quality control checks on these things. Because it feels like no two balls are the same. Pause. That sounds crazy. No two baseballs are the same. That makes sense. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani back on the mound. Wow, guys. Freaking Shohei, man. I think when he's pitching, he looked good yesterday too, even though he was a little wild. But I mean, the dude hasn't pitched for 2 years. He threw, I don't know, some people are saying that wasn't really, he threw a baseball 102 miles per hour yesterday, right? Some people saying that the MLB, they juice the numbers, right, to make it more exciting. Whatever, it doesn't matter. My whole thing is, I don't even know why they put him out there to pitch, man. That was just that was a real gamble, I think, that the Dodgers took there. And I don't think I don't know if he wanted to pitch or what it's about, but if I was in charge of that team, I would have been like, we good right now. We don't need you to pitch. Like, keep doing your bullpens, and when you're fully ready, you're ready. But what's the point of going out there to pitch 25 pitches, 28 pitches? The dude literally pitched and then went on the on-deck circle. It's so crazy when you see that, because we haven't seen none of, at least me in my lifetime. The last time we seen stuff like this is when pitchers used to bat, and even that was like kind of different. Damn, man, first super chat ever, bro, by D-Train, man. My brother, man. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate it, though, so much, man. I'm looking for something to play you. Let me play you this one.
It's not enough.
No, it's enough, man. I appreciate it, D-Train, man. My brother. Jason, my man, thank you for the hammer. Much appreciated. Yeah, man, that was for you, dude. I tell you what, man, D-Train, I really appreciate you. D-Train has been supporting like what I do. Damn, dude, get me emotional for from the beginning, man. Even when nobody was really showing love, D-Train always showed love, and I really appreciate that, man. And Andrew and Hunter, I gotta send them their hammers. I gotta hear. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been lazy. I've been working on this freaking code and trying to make the stream better. How you like it, man? How you like everything? You like the ticker down there? I added this right here. Where is it? And I got more stuff that I'm gonna do. More stuff, man, to make it look, somewhat decent. At least it's the least I could do. Yeah, man. D-Train, I appreciate it, man. Damn, dude, you almost made me drop a tear, brother. I'm good though. Nah, I'm just playing, man. It's my allergies, bro. It's my allergies. They're messing with me. And Real Bill too. Real Bill's a huge supporter. And all of you guys, man, I really appreciate it. Yassine, man, Yassine. I don't know. Every time you try to come on the show, I don't know what's going on with your phone or what it is. Or you trolling. I don't know what you're doing, man. But I don't mind you. Like when I'm doing the open panels, I don't mind you. I don't mind if you come up, man, but if you come up, you got to talk. You can't just stay there with this is Yassine. He be like this and doesn't say anything. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? All the starting pitchers for the Dodgers are injured. Yeah, but still though, man, that don't mean you go risk arguably the greatest player to ever play in Ohtani. And I'm doing a little glazing because when he's pitching, and I watched a little bit of it yesterday. When he's pitching, man, it's tough to say he's not the best player. I don't think he's the best hitter, right? But I'm talking about just player in general. When he's pitching and hitting, he's the best player, dude. It just is. And I don't know. You had to watch the game. I watched about a 2 at bats, right? And the whole time I was like, yeah, man, he is that guy, dude. He's that guy. My man is there pitching at a high level, throwing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs. And then the inning's over and he's going straight to the on-deck circle. Because he's leading off in the lineup too. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy to watch. It almost doesn't feel real. That's like stuff you see in Little League or high school. You don't even see it a lot in college. Two-way players. You trying great job. Yep. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I'm an inaugural member of this channel. Yeah, man. You're the man, Real Bill. Real Bill, get the... Hold on, where is it? Dev, what's up, man? Dev always shows love too, man. Real says, my son doesn't work with pitchers. He handles strength and diet. Also, kinesiology. This sounds like a big word there, man. Oh, yeah. Real Bill says his son works in the Dodgers organization. And that's great, man. I tell you what, I know I hate a lot on the Dodgers. And it's because, man, I wish the Yankees would do a lot more of what they're doing. As far as like just spending money and stuff as a fan, right? Obviously, if you're running a business, if I was like Hal, I probably wouldn't think like that. But as a fan, I don't care, just spend. Get me these players, So Marshall B was good, my guy. What up, man? Jack Geezy. Oh man, you mentioned the Dodgers and Jack Geezy appears. No, I was saying that I hate on the Dodgers. I hate him because I want to be him, not like that, man. I don't want to be obviously, but I feel like I like the way that the Dodgers operate. Like if they want a player, they're like, you know what, screw the money. If we want the player, let's get the player. The money will work itself out. They're making a lot of money. The Yankees are making a lot of money. It'll work itself out. I wish the Yankees would do more of that. But obviously sometimes, and the Yankees do spend a lot of money. It's just some of these contracts just didn't pan out for us. They didn't age well. Yeah, man. But Shohei yesterday, I'm telling you, man, I'm not glazing, right? I'm not glazing at all. Maybe a little bit, but that dude is the truth, man. Shohei is the truth, bro. When I was watching him pitch, he didn't pitch great. He didn't pitch bad too. He had what, 4 strikeouts, I think. But to see a dude throwing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs and then go straight to the on deck circle, freaking sweating and and all, it's just, man, I'm telling you, it's out of this world. And I've never seen something like that in my lifetime, man. And I've watched pitchers bat and everything, but what he does is different, man. It's just different. I'm gonna pull him up. He threw 102. That's what I'm saying. Rubil says, I love baseball as far as I can tell. Jason, you have the first truly interactive channel on the internet. I appreciate it, man. It's only gonna get better. I'm gonna make it. I have ideas. The thing is just like my knowledge is very limited, so I'm trying to figure stuff out. You know, like I know there's certain things that can be done that just hasn't been done, and it's just a matter of figuring it out and time too. Sometimes there's not enough time in the day. You know what I noticed, Real Bill, man? As you get older, it's like time goes faster. Time goes so fast for me, and like there's not enough hours in a day. Like, that's how I feel. Like people are like, why do you only sleep 4 hours a day? I'm like, because if I slept a full 8 hours, I won't get nothing done. That's how I feel like, because I gotta work for 8 hours. And then if I sleep for another 8, that leaves me another 8. I got to do things for my kids. I got to stream. It's just, I don't know. I'm getting old. Marshall says, I'm in my bed. Why did the chat did it come up? What is going on? There it is. I'm in my bed by 8 p.m. so I catch your night shows in the morning. Yeah, man. It's all good, man. I get it though. I get it. I'd like to. I wish I could do that, man. Like sleep earlier, but I can't, man. I just got so much to do. So much to do. What we got here? Tell me about it. Seems like I was 40 years old yesterday. Now I'm pushing 68. Well, God bless you, man. I'll be happy to see 68. Sometimes, man, I don't know. My lifestyle, I don't know. I know it's crazy, man. But when I think about stuff like that, Real Bill, like I don't know if I'll make 60, man. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know, when I was young, when I was 20, if you told me you was 40, I looked at you like you was ancient. Like, bro, you about to die. That's how I used to look at 40-year-olds. Like, your life is pretty much over. And now I'm 40. But I'm not complaining though. Every day I wake up is a good day to me. That's how I feel. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I want to jump off and watch NFE's pregame if I didn't miss it yet. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys. Smack the like button if you don't mind. Shots, baby. If anybody subbed, I don't know if people subbed yet, but get some. If you sub, thank you. I appreciate it. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'll do the night show later. Thank you all. Thank you, Marshall, Dev, D-Train, all of y'all, man. I love you guys. I really do. And let's go Yankees, man. Let's put up some runs. Can we put up some damn runs? Is that too much to ask? At least one, man. My goodness. All right, Real Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna take. I want to catch the NFE show. Peace, man. Take care, guys. How do I do this here? All right. Well, I'll just end it from here. Peace, guys.